my gosh. What is going on? I have no idea what I'm looking at. So it's Friday, August 30th. No, it's not Friday. Just feel like you're studying and studying and studying, and you're like, why? We get to go play with scalpels. Do you guys ever feel like when you stop moving that you can never start again? But anyway, gross. How many different types of cells do you see? And I'm like, happy Monday. Today is August 28th. It is like 10 after 8. I have class here at 8:30. Today is going to be a really fun day, actually. We have full day of class, 8:30 till 4:30, which is pretty typical for us. But then today we have our first histology lab. I have heard histology is really hard, and mostly it's just like globs of pink and purple on your screen, which is true right now when I look at anything, but I also think the concept of histology is really cool, so I'm kind of excited to see how that goes. And then we also have our first day of clinical skills, and so I think today for me that's skin incision. So we get to go play with scalpels and scissors and stuff. So just finished our histo lab. It was not good. Very cool, but very hard, and I have no idea what I'm looking at. So, but now it's lunchtime. Just finished our skills lab and headed home. So it is 4:45, done school for the day. We had our first surgical lab, and we learned how to properly hold the scalpel and then put the blades on and off, hold all the needle drivers and forceps and stuff. And then we had to practice just suturing fake skin on a foam block, basically. Get a little tiny gist of what is to come. That was the highlight of my day after 3 hours of form and function. We had 1 hour lecture and then 2 tutorials. And the one tutorial was histology, which this morning I was really excited for because I thought it was going to be fun. And then when I got in there, it was much less fun. It's hard to do something when you have no idea what you're looking at. And then the questions are what kind of cell is this? Or how many different types of cells do you see? And I'm like, I don't know. I could tell you how many shades of pink and purple I see, but as for histology, that's pretty much all I got right now. So tendons.
I never found any of the sesamoids or whatever else he was talking about.
Definitely never heard that word before.
You're supposed to be able to find 2 of them, and I don't think we ever did.
Okay, done for the day. We just finished our dairy barn tour, so that's why I'm sweating. It's 30. My car right now, looking above my phone, says 38 degrees. And then being in the barn was actually cooler, which is nice, but you're still in your coveralls and your rubber boots, and it was really hot. But anyway, gross. Yeah, what can I tell you about today? Today was good. We had our business lecture in the morning, and then we had a break, and then some friends and I went just to the common area and worked on a couple of quizzes that we have to do. And had some lunch, got a coffee, went to my skills lab, did hand washing and how to put on and take off gloves properly, which was very much review for me just because I was a nurse before vet school. So I've put on and taken off many pairs of gloves, but it was fun. And that was the first time we got to see the sim lab. So that's where we're going to be doing like a lot of our upcoming labs throughout the year and practicing like sutures and all of that stuff. So it was fun just to be in there and kind of see. It's definitely a nice area. Do you guys ever feel like when you stop moving that you can never start again? That's how I feel. It is like 5 o'clock, almost 5 o'clock. So I've just been home for a bit and hanging out with Benny in the backyard here. Hi. What is going on with my hair this morning? I don't know. Good morning. Nothing is working here. There we go. I think maybe. I am currently downtown right now instead of at school, which I don't start class until 10:30 today, and it's only 9:30 right now. Not quite. I'm waiting for it to be 9:30 because that's when my appointment starts. I'm finally going to be getting my student line of credit and stuff sorted out. It's been like a month process, which I'm kind of surprised it's taken this long, but it has anyway. So now I'm just awkwardly sitting in my car watching all the people walk by, and they're probably wondering who I'm talking to. That's fine. And that though, today we just have 2 classes. Welfare is at 10:30, so I may or may not make that. Today we were talking about, I think it's on end of life and euthanasia and kind of the welfare and ethics around that. So hopefully I can make that because I feel like that would actually be a really interesting class to go to. And after that we have form and function, of course, because we just have form and function every single day. Last night I managed to study and it feels good. I feel like I'm finally getting back into like kind of a routine. So I shouldn't say that yet because it has only been 2 days, but just like the little sense of accomplishment I've gotten from like actually having now gone through lectures on my own again is really nice, and it's like taking some of the stress off. So yeah. Okay, done my bank meeting. It is 5 after 10, so I think I can actually make it to my class on time. I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'm not late. Hey guys, it is it's like almost 4 o'clock. We're done for the day. So it's like 8:30 right now. I made a list of things I wanted to get done tonight. Maybe a little ambitious. Another day, another anatomy lab. Done. It is Friday, August 30th. No, it's not Friday. It's Thursday. It's definitely Thursday. Just had a 3-hour anatomy lab. That's why I can't think and I can't make words. You should have heard me trying to pronounce the names of the intrinsic muscles that we had to learn of the dog's forelimb today. That was good. Yeah, that was... kind of wish somebody was recording me. But that's okay. Oh, long weekend this weekend though, so that's good. Hello, happy Friday. I cannot get this to stay. Ow, what is happening? Yeah, happy Friday. Oh my gosh. Okay, it is, I'm just gonna hold it. It is really hot, for one. It's really, really hot. But it's also 20 after 4, Friday afternoon. Happy September. It's a new month. Crazy. My birthday is in 2 days. I'm old. Yeah, I didn't film anything today. We ended this afternoon with our first cattle handling lab. So we have had one lab that was at the dairy barn, but then this lab was in like our actual cattle handling facility, and they have a bunch of different chutes, and we had a bunch of different cows in the chutes, and it was like a lot of the basics, like how to put a halter on a cow and like how you would maybe turn its head if you needed to do a blood draw or something, and just learning about how the chutes work. And then they actually had one cow outside, and they were showing us, they did a demonstration on how you would use ropes if you were like out on a producer's farm, and if they didn't have good facilities, and say you needed to get that cow on the ground, like how you would safely bring the cow like from standing to a laying down position, which they make it look so easy, and the cow was just like totally fine with it. I mean, obviously not everybody's cattle are going to be totally fine with it, and they make it look easy because it's in a very controlled setting, but for how much those animals weigh, like how just like swiftly it went down, it was really like impressive to see actually, and it's super functional. Vet school is doing a really good job of showing us like why things are applicable and why we're learning what we're learning, which I personally feel is such a nice change from undergrad, where, you know, sometimes you just feel like you're studying and studying and studying, and you're like, why do I need this? Which is good, because parts of it are not fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like learning lipid metabolism and the Krebs cycle is less fun, but when you get to end a Friday afternoon playing with cows, and well, the other thing we learned is how to tie knots. I am not good at tying knots. Yeah, that's gonna take some work. Yeah, so that's it. That's my day. I think that's the end of this vlog. I also noticed that with that last video of mine, I have got a couple new subscribers, and honestly more people watched it than I was like anticipating, which is so great. And somebody even had a comment saying that like my first video was helpful for them. So that is really nice, just to know that, like, you know, these videos are reaching people and you guys enjoy them, and I like making them. So if you feel like you like this video, please consider subscribing or liking or leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next one.